Gotta retie my stuff here. Welcome to the stream, everybody. See if I can get this camera set up good. Welcome to the stream. Right now, I'm just kind of retying my rig and my lures up and stuff. So there's a bunch of kayakers over here having fun. So that's all the loud talking. Hey there, how's it going? I'll read the chat here in a second. Just tying up my gear here. All right, we're all tied up. Hey there, fishing and hunting. No bites yet. Pretty much just started. Hey there, Liam. How's it going? Yeah, I just kind of started. I got my my gear tied up, so now I'm gonna start casting. So we're here in Northern California. We're on Big Lagoon at County Park out here. It's a brackish water, and today we're fishing for sea run cutthroat trout. And we're using night crawlers for bait. We're using night crawlers. All right. Somehow got tangled up here. All right, there we go. All right. Best shit best tip to get a shark: use a chunk of meat. I'm not sure. I've never actually caught a shark, so I couldn't really tell you. welcome to the stream, everybody. We're sitting here at Big Lagoon in Northern California. The best thing I've caught here in the lagoon was a 19-inch cutthroat trout. That was probably 4 years ago. Biggest fish I've ever caught was a catfish years ago when I was a kid. But it was probably 25 pounds. Yep, it's a nice sunny day today. We got a little bit of a breeze, which isn't too bad. We just have to hope we get some bites. Yeah, let me know where everybody's from. I'm here in Northern California. We're about 60 miles south of the Oregon border, so we're pretty close to Oregon here. Hey there, Quintino. Do a recast here. Oh, my day's going amazing. Going pretty good out here. I can't complain. Pretty nice sunny day, little wind, good day for fishing. Little sparrows flying by, pretty nice. Hey, bird. Oh, right on. Appreciate that. Thanks for the subscription. Thank you. Yeah, thank you all for joining. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for some bites. Yeah, pretty nice day out here today. Little bit of a fog layer still sticking in on the mountains across the way. A very light fog. Little bit of a breeze. I think today we're supposed to get 15-mile-per-hour winds, which isn't too bad. Oh, right on. Appreciate that, Liam. I appreciate that. Yep. Trying to get that the subscriptions up so I can start making some money. I'm on fifth. Blessings, everybody. Thank you for checking out the stream. Feel free to sub if you like. Trying to get those 1,000 subs. If you sub to me, I'll sub to you. Hope your day's going well, or your morning or evening, wherever you are in the world. We got to take the time and the chance to see nature and just breathe in the winds and just enjoy life when we can. We're lucky if we get 100 years to live as a human on this planet, and we have to cherish more of our time here and do things that make a mark for people in 1,000 years. Start writing or doing good things. If we can do things now, um, there's a chance we can change things for our future and have the future humans be living in a way better place and better way. So you just got to spread the love and spread the joy and try to be good people. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Let me know where you're watching from. We're here in Big Lagoon County Park. It's a brackish lagoon, and we're in Humboldt County. We're about 60 miles south of the Oregon border, and it's pretty sweet out here today. Oh yeah, if you want to donate, you definitely can. Um, just donate to. I'll put my PayPal link on here. Hey there, Dean. How's it going? Trying my luck for a cutty today, but lately the fishing's been kind of bad. Hey Hudson, what's up, buddy? What's up, Hale? This is Hudson. You gonna give me some luck, buddy? How's it
You
going?
catching a buzz? 100 people. What?
Hey there, Jan. How's it going? How you doing, Ryan?
Wow. Good.
That's Ryan.
Let's go, dude. PayPal me. What's up? You catch anything?
Nothing yet.
No
Kind of
bites?
just started. Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going over there?
Good.
Theo stopped by.
Yeah, he
All
just
right.
nothing to say.
Yeah,
Just
that's
wanted to
cool.
say
Yeah.
bye. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice day today.
Yeah.
See the where the patches are?
Yeah.
That's like the algae bloom.
Nostalgia.
So hopefully that doesn't create an issue with
Oh.
blue-green algae in the lagoon this year.
Yeah.
Because if that happens, you definitely don't want them swimming in the water. It can,
Hudson?
yeah, it can
Oh,
get it,
yeah.
make them sick,
Yeah.
kill them. Yeah. How y'all doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Enjoy your kayak.
Thank you.
Yeah. If you headed to the point over there, you might see a seal or two. Yeah, they kind of come into at the point over there.
All right.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Enjoy the day. Yeah. Feel free to subscribe, y'all.
Yeah, there we go. Like and subscribe, comment on the video. Let's get him
Yeah.
to 500 subscribers.
Yeah. Where y'all coming from? Where y'all watching from?
Hey, watch out. All right, I'll see you later.
All right, Ryan. Have a good day. I think Jaden might be heading over today.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Come on.
Yeah, thank you all for checking out the stream. My name is Dude, D-U-D-E. That's what my mom named me at birth. Hope you all are doing well and blessings to everybody. Feel free to subscribe. We do live music at the campground here every weekend. Try to do it every weekend. I think on Wednesday, this Wednesday, we're going to do another live show. So make sure to check that out. Feel free to sub, and we might not get any bites today, but we're gonna have a good time and see some good views of nature here. So yep. Hey there, Destiny. How's it going? Hope you're doing well in your part of the world. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just kind of sitting here enjoying the life, enjoying nature, doing a little fishing. So where I'm fishing here, um, I'm also it's a county park. So and there's a campground here, county campground, and I'm the camp host of the campground. So I live here year round. I get to see this view every day of my life. Get to fish out here any day, any time of day I want, and I just kind of sell firewood to the campers and help campers out and figuring out um, how they're supposed to pay their fees, picking a spot, all that kind of stuff. So I love my job. I've been here 7 years. Excuse me, 7 years now, and I love it. I meet people from all over the world. Yep, I meet people from everywhere and make a lot of good long time friends, lifetime friends that are working here. So if you hear the chainsaw in the background, there's a native tribal land kind of over on this side, over there. And they're doing a little tree work. Just waiting for bites, waiting for the bite. I think after this cast, I'm going to take off my bobber and start sinking it to the bottom and see if there's any hanging out the bottom. Only downfall with bottom fishing out here is right now there's a lot of algae and kind of moth, like skunk and weeds in the water, so you pull up a lot of stuff. But we'll have to see. We're gonna try it out after this reel in. If I don't get nothing in a few minutes, I'm gonna take off the bobber, re-rig my gear, and throw it out without a bobber. Yeah, thank you everybody for joining the stream. Hope life is blessed and you're doing well in your part of the world, wherever you are. And my name is Dude, D-U-D-E. That's what my mother named me. And I'm here in Northern California, Humboldt County, just fishing on Big Lagoon. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask, as well as let me know where you're watching from. Got to start seeing that bobber dance around. Come on. nice. Red Bluff. Sweet. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too hot out there. I think it gets pretty hot out there, but right here it's probably about 56, 60 degrees. Oh, right on. Hey, from South Carolina. Hey, Brandon. I'm fishing for sea run cutthroat trout. So the lagoon here is freshwater, but it's also fed with the ocean, so it's kind of brackish. Right now, it's mostly freshwater, so we're getting a lot of the algae buildup this year. Um, and the fish aren't they're more sticking around by Maple Creek over there or by the where it breaches. Hey there, Jude. How's it going? So right now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take off my bobber and I'm gonna fish bottom fish for the cutties. Oh yeah, 84. That's a little too warm for me. I like the cooler weather. And if we catch a cutty, good-sized cutty today, a keeper, that's why I have the fillet board here. I'll do a fillet of it on the stream, show y'all how to fillet a cutthroat. Yeah, there you go. Right on, Brandon. Hope work goes well for you today or tonight. Or it's actually today, South Carolina. Yeah, hope work goes good for you. I'm just going to retie my gear here. Hey there. Hey, Aksota. Sorry I don't understand the language, but I hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you, Jose. Thank you. I just re-rigged. I took off the bobber. I'm gonna start doing some bottom fishing. So let's see if we catch something with fishing off the bottom. We're trying to go for a sea run cutthroat trout, and I'd normally fish with no bobber. I was trying out with a bobber because right now we have more fresh water in the lagoon, and we're getting kind of an algae buildup, so it's a little bit harder to reel in without pulling up a bunch of crap. So we'll have to see how it goes with this right here. Adventurous, adventurous Chasey. I'm fishing for a sea run cutthroat trout. So in the lagoon here we have steelhead and native steelhead and sea run cutthroat trout. We do get some sculpin coming in. There has been Dungeness crab. On the north side of the lagoon here, it opens up in the wintertime to the ocean, reaches open, and we get a lot of salt water that comes in. So, but the only fish you can really keep out of the lagoon are the sea run cutties, 10 inches or larger. You have to use barbless hooks on the lagoon. You can use worms, but no other live bait. Most people fish with night crawlers, lures, or fly fish out here. And we're about 60 miles south of the Oregon border. We're in Humboldt County, California. Hey there, Paul. Hey there, Nate. How's it going? Doing pretty good today. Doing pretty good. I mean, how can we complain with a view like this? How can I complain with a view like this? It's so amazing today. Ah, thank you, Pa. Thank you. I hope I do too. Hope I do too. We do. Oh, dang! I had a bite. Had a bite. Might have taken my worm, but I'm gonna let it sit a little longer. That was a bite right there. Yeah, trying to reach 1,000 subs. So thank you. Feel free to sub if you like. On Wednesday, this coming up Wednesday, we're going to be doing a live music show in my backyard. I have a stage, and we do live music from a local band here called Trinidad Kid. So you ought to check that out. Yeah, I feel like that fish took my bait. So that's a good sign. I got a bite right away. I just wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, definitely took my worm. And you can see this is the algae we pull up this time of year. So let's get another worm on here. All right, round two. Round two. Yeah, you got to use barbless hooks on the lagoon, so you got to make sure to keep track of. If you don't keep tension on the fish, it'll pop off the hook real easy. Hey there, Shakira, Pura. How's it going? And Anthony. I'm fishing for sea run cutties, and it's not a river. This is a brackish lagoon fed by fresh water, and also the ocean breaches into it, so it's kind of brackish, a little bit of salt and fresh. And we're in Northern California. We're about 60 miles south of the Oregon border in Humboldt County, California. How's it going, Delamar? Yeah, no problem, Anthony. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world, and hope everybody's doing well, and blessings to y'all. We got to take the chance in life to see some beauty while we're here. We're lucky if we get 100 years on this planet as a human, and a lot of us never take the chance to see the beauty of the world. And we got to just take that chance. Right on, Delamar. Sweet. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. But yeah, hope you have a good rest of the day or night. It could be Bigfoot. Hey there, Dan. How's it going? Yeah, I just had a bite, but I wasn't paying attention. So they're out there. Hey there, GTSKA. Welcome from Romania. Thank you. It is a beautiful view out here for sure. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, blessings to you and your life out there in Romania. Hope things are good for you out there. We're going to be doing some live music in my back area. I have a stage, and there's a live band that plays there. And on Wednesday, coming up tomorrow, we're going to be doing a little bit of a rehearsal show there. So, and I'll be streaming that live. So make sure to check that out. It's pretty sweet, local music, a good vibe, a good energy. It's worth checking out for sure. Oh yeah, you ought to get into fishing again. It's definitely it calms your nerves, gives you that time to just relax and see nature, feel the wind in your face, get some sun. It's definitely worth. And sometimes you don't have to go fishing. You know, you can just go out there and enjoy the nature. And if you're fishing, that makes it even better because you can take that chance to catch some dinner, catch something to share with somebody. I mean, there's nothing more special than catching a fish and sharing it with somebody, you know? So, Yeah, and welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope everybody's blessed in their life and doing well. And if things are down, I'm sorry to hear that. But just remember, things will get better. We just got to be patient, um, take our time, work through things, and things will get better. We have those ups and downs, and things will get better. Well, let's do a recast here. See how much algae we pull up. Big thing on the lagoon here is kayaking, paddleboarding, windsurfing, sailing. So during the windy seasons, there's a lot of people windsurfing and sailing out here. And days like today, we have kayaks that come by. There's a local business out here, the amazing people that work there. If you come to Big Lagoon, I suggest getting a rental at Trinidad Kayak. They're right here at the day use. Definitely worth doing that day trip on the kayak. We're gonna catch something today. I feel it. The temperature out here is probably, let's see, let's look on the thing. I think it's about 56 or 60 degrees out here. Oh, it's 55 degrees out here right now with a nice sun coming down. So my guess is it's probably 57 or maybe 58 degrees. Yeah, the time the fish are really kicking off here is early morning, roughly about 5:30, 6 in the morning. The waters are completely calm out here. And then in the evening, once the sun starts going down, the winds calm down and all that. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Have you caught anything?
I had a bite.
Good.
Yeah, so something so far. Yeah.
That's good for the story later.
Yeah, you got it. I have heard there was a shark out here recently.
Oh.
No, I'm just joking. Somebody, somebody told me today is the 50th anniversary of Jaws.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have fun.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you. Yeah, welcome to the stream, y'all. give you a little view of what I see out here while I'm fishing. So, hold on a second. There we go. So this is how the south side of the lagoon there. It's about 5 to 6 miles to the point out there. You can kind of see it looks like a little pyramid at the end. Kind of right over in that area. That's the point. And that's where the lagoon or the ocean breaches in the lagoon. It's about 5 to 6 miles that distance. And then goes this way. The deepest part of the lagoon is about 30 feet. That's kind of the basic lagoon. Over on that side is the 101 freeway going north and south. North to Oregon, south to Eureka. And most of the area out here is clay and sand. It can be slick in the winter time. The local Yurok tribal name for this area is Slippery Shores. And the way out here, the signal sucks. There's not really any signal out here. So what I'm using here is I use my Jackery, fully charged Jackery, and it's running my Starlink out here so I can have signal to stream. And the Jackery runs, it's about a $300 Jackery, and it'll run for about 4 to 6 hours on a full charge streaming. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. We're in Humboldt County, California. We're just about 60 miles south of the Oregon border. And we're fishing for some sea run cutthroat trout. I can get this tilted down a little more. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just kind of like the local live action lawn. If you want to pay me to hold a fishing pole in your lawn and sit there for hours, I will do it for $150 an hour. You just let me know. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for fish to bite. Got a bunch of kayakers go by, so they might not bite for a few. lot of kids banging canoe, kayak paddles on the boats, so it scares the fish away. But hopefully we'll get a bite here soon. Hey there, Danilo. How's it going? Hope I said your name right. Hope life is good in your part of the world. I'm gonna do a recast because I think where I'm casting the fish are gonna bite because kids were going by in the kayak. I'll do a recast. There's a lot of algae in the lagoon right now, sadly. So we'll probably pull up some weeds and algae. Come on, fish. Yeah, thank y'all for joining. Hope your day, morning or evening is going good wherever you are. I don't think I got it. Sometimes they swim to you. But that was definitely a good bite there too. Yeah, I got my worm. All right, we're getting some bites. That's good. Get this algae off my pole. Got me all wrapped up here. See who else fix this. gotta unwrap my line here. Luckily, I'm a master at unwrapping line. Yeah, the that last bite got my tangled me up, but I kept my worm, which is good. There we go. All right, let's cast back out and get that fish. I think that time I was a little bit too quick on the draw. I should have let it take it a little bit. But they're biting, which is good. See if we can get one we can flay on the stream here. All we got to do is catch a 10-inch or larger cutthroat. I don't like to keep them unless they're 15 inches or 16 inches. This is my little string I use to measure all my fish. It has crab measurements for crabs out here, the local cutthroat, steelhead, all the measurements for the fish. Easy to put in your pocket, easy to measure your fish. But I don't keep the sea run cutties unless they're 14 to 15 inches, which would be about right here on the measuring thing. There's a couple kayaker paddleboarders going by with dogs. It's so cute when the dogs are on the board. All right, right on. Hey, Stealth. I hope jury duty goes well. That can always be a pain in the ass for sure. Hope it goes well, and hope the next time you go fishing, you get some good fish or crab whatever you're getting. I made up this joke. It goes, why is a fisherman always single? And it's because he can never catch any fish. He can only catch crabs. A lot of times it's easier to catch crabs than it is to catch fish. Yeah, that's why a fisherman's always single. You can only get crabs. No fish in the sea. Yeah, I had a couple bites. I'm fishing for a sea run cutthroat trout. Is what we're going for. There is a native steelhead in the lagoon, but you cannot keep the steelhead unless they have the adipose fin clipped, which means they're hatchery fish, and that's like winning the lottery out here. It's super rare. Have been found out here, caught, but it's super rare to get a hatchery steelhead. So all the steelhead you have to return. Um, Only fish you can really keep out of the lagoon here are the sea run cutthroat trout, as long as they're 10 inches or larger, 2 a day. You have to use barbless hooks on the lagoon, and the only live bait you can use are night crawlers. Most people fish with night crawlers, lures, castmasters, rooster tails, or using or fly fishing. So that's a real nice way too. Sometimes, due to the fact that the ocean breaches on the north end, sometimes we get ocean fish coming in the winter time, at different times, halibut or stuff like that, but that's super rare as well. It's mostly the Dungeness crabs and rock crabs that kind of come into the lagoon, as well as the sculpin. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely love to fish, but also I do live streams of live music in my backyard area. I'm a camp host at a campground at this park where I'm fishing. This is my backyard, kind of. But in my area, I have a stage. We built a stage and we do live music with the local band. That's one of my favorite things in the world. And they're going to be playing live here tomorrow. So make sure to tune into that stream. Tomorrow's live. We're going to do a live show for the campers and everybody like that. I'm the camp host of the campground here. I've been here 7 years now, and I get to see this view every morning, every day of my life for as long as I want, which I'm so happy and blessed for that. The pay sucks, and I'm a pretty poor person monetarily. I don't really have much, but the amazing experiences I have here in the lagoon, the views, the seeing campers from all over the world leave out of here with such happiness from just being here, camping here, hearing the live music. That makes me more happy and creates more joy in my life than any uh, dollar bill or any piece of gold in existence. We need to cherish the times we have in situations like this. And, we're very lucky if we get 100 years to live as humans on this planet. And a lot of us neglect the chances that come across our lives to show us things like this and bring us times where we can just kind of settle our mind and just let everything happen as it's going to happen. That's why I love fishing, because it's like you have to just be patient. You can't rush everything and try to do it quick. quickly. You got to be patient and just let it happen as it's supposed to. Exactly. You got that right, my brother. Or sister. Sorry, I'm not sure if you're a male or female, but you got that right, Stell. You got that right. I wrote a quote years ago. It goes, if one chance we get to live this amazing life, why are we living with anger, hatred, and strife? All right, yeah, you're right, brother. You got it. You never know nowadays, and I judge no one. I respect everybody for who they are. I was brought up in the 70s and 80s, and a lot of people from that era think differently, but I choose to respect everybody for who they are with no judgment. We all have to try to get along and try to make a change for our planet and our world and for people in 1,000 years from now. Otherwise, we're just kind of lost in the existence. Yeah, and hope jury duty goes well for you. Hope it's an easy day for you. You got it. Yep, we live and learn. Yep. I remember. I like the. I mean, I probably wouldn't want to be back in those days because I kind of like life right now with how things are going in certain aspects of the world and things we're creating as humans. But there's something nostalgic about drinking out of a hose in the 80s, like just going to some random person's house and turning on their hose and drinking from the hose when you're thirsty as a kid. Yeah, yeah. Well, we appreciate everything you do, my brother. Uh, keep doing the good. Keep doing the good. I'm not a government worker, but I work for the county. For where I live. I'm a Humboldt County employee, so I work for the county. So in some respects, I get it could be government, but oh, nice, nice. Oh, sweet. Alpine's a pretty nice area. pretty nice. Aren't there a couple lakes or something out there? If I recall, I don't think I've ever really been there, but I might have been through there. And I think there's if I recall, a couple lakes or something out there. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, yeah. What do you get in the lake out there? Is it mostly bass and trout, or? Okay, gotcha. Nice, nice. Bluegill can be fun to catch. Easy to catch and use for bait for sure. Oh, nice, nice. I haven't got into fly fishing yet. That's something I definitely want to attempt and give it a try. A lot of people that come here, local people that come here to fish in the mornings, they're all fly fishermen, and I know them pretty well. I'm pretty sure any of them could probably give me a lesson, but that's something I'm been thinking about doing is getting into fly fishing out here. I have a bunch of cats here, and when they lose their whiskers, I find them on the ground or different places. I save them because I've made a few flies for my friends that fly fish out here using the cat whiskers and a little cat hair and winding it a certain way where it looks like a bug, but the whiskers kind of help the fly float a little bit, and they look like the antenna of the bug. So I've made some flies. I just never fly fish, and that's something I definitely want to try. Hey there, Stephanie. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Blessings to you wherever you are in the world. It's not a lake. It's actually a lagoon, and it's called Big Lagoon County Park in Big Lagoon, and we're in Northern California. We're about 60 miles south of the Oregon border. The lagoon is fed by a little creek up a little bit north east of here called Maple Creek and fresh water. And then on the north side, during the winter, the ocean breaches the north part of the lagoon and lets ocean water in. So the lagoon here is kind of brackish. It's a mix of salt water and fresh water. Right now, this time of year, we're getting more fresh water in because the breach has closed up. So it's bringing in a lot of algae and stuff like that. In the summer times, it can be bad. We're in the kind of area in California where if it becomes blue green algae and it blooms, then it can be bad for dogs. Not really harmful to humans, but a lot of dogs sadly perish from drinking the waters. So if the blue green algae starts coming up, then we put signs all up around the park, all around the area. You can get uh, you can get the cutthroat trout in the lagoon, which are sea run. You can also get the steelhead. native steelheads in the lagoon. You cannot keep the steelhead. They are native to the lagoon. If you get a hatchery steelhead, which is happens out here, but it's like winning the lottery, super rare. You can keep those. You have to mark them on a steelhead card. But those have the adipose fin clipped, which is the little fin right above the tail on the back of the spine. When the steelhead go through the hatchery, there's somebody in there that clips that little fin off, so that way they know it's a hatchery fish. Um, Other than that, you have to use barbless hooks on the lagoon. You have to crimp all your barbs. Most people fish with lures, whether it's rooster tails or cast masters, something along those lines, um, or panther martins, something like that. Another thing people do is fly fish out here or use worms. Worms are the only live bait you can use on the lagoon. Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta the fish mainly bite out here early morning and the evening. So it's like when the temperature rises out here, sometimes it's not really that good of fishing. Uh, there are a bunch of little. We also get these little tiny fish called sticklebacks, and they kind of group up on the shores here. And a bunch of those have been going by, and that seems to be what a lot of the cutties and the steelhead eat. I've caught a lot of cutthroat trout where I open up the belly when I flay them and see what they're eating. If you open up the fish's belly, you can see what they're eating and kind of get an idea of kind of what kind of bait to use, so to speak. But a lot of the cutties are eating the sticklebacks, which are they're little fish, tiny fish, green fish that swim by. Yeah, it's always good to open up your fish. If you catch a fish as a keeper, you always want to open up the belly and see what they're eating because you can see exactly what they like. You know, a lot of times they have two or three of the same type of fish in their or little thing they're eating in their belly, and a lot of times they're not even fully digested. So once you um, clean that fish and you cut that belly open, see what they're eating, you can use those half uh, mutilated fish or whatever they are for bait on your pole, and more than likely you're going to catch another fish real quick. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We have a lot of cutthroats in here, a lot of cutties in here. But today's kind of, it seems like it's dying down a little bit, but I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Oh yeah, yeah. Feel free. You can always look up Big Lagoon Big Lagoon, California campground, and do the Google reviews or go on there and Google. Also, you can always message me through any of the videos, and I'll get back to you through. We'll get emails, exchange that. If anybody's coming out here and they want to do a little fishing or camp out of the campground, you're all more than welcome to come check it out. It's a beautiful area out here. And my mom, when I was born, named me Dude, Dude, just like it sounds. Like, hey, dude, that's my given name. So, oh, definitely, yeah. There's a lot of sweet places to fish out here. not just Oregon, but here in California. Or northern or southern Oregon has a bunch of sweet places. There's the Klamath River. Klamath River is known for big salmon, big fish. So that's like one of the sweet places. And there's also a bunch of little tributaries and little rivers and creeks all along the southern border of Oregon that are pretty sweet places to fish. And there's a lot of places that are known for gold out here. So we're right around where the gold rush kind of happened. A lot of people come to this area, not really here to the campground, but within 40 to 60 miles of here, there's rivers you can pan for gold and stuff like that. So a lot of people come out here to check that out, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you can see, but there's a cormorant swimming by. That's a good sign. Hopefully it dives and catches a fish. Oh, it just dove down. Hopefully it comes up with a fish. And I definitely was not paying attention to my line because I have no worm on my pole. It could have been sitting out there for 20 minutes with nothing on it. Let's put another worm on. Yeah, Klamath River is badass for fishing. It's a sweet spot. And not trying to be like that word person or whatever, but Klamath is spelled with a K. It's a Klamath. Just so if you ever come out here and you're searching for it, it's with a K, not a C. And yeah, the Klamath is sweet for getting real good salmon and stuff like that. It is a pretty amazing river. A lot of it's owned by the Yurok or the tribal land. So it's like the fishing regulations there can be pretty strict. And there's always somebody out there, a warden or somebody that's keeping an eye on it, which is good. I mean, uh, we have to abide by the regulations um, to do something in the world these days, I guess. So I can understand if you're um, in the wild and you're in the middle of nowhere and you need to catch a fish to eat and you have no license, I catch that fish. You know what I mean? But if you're fishing out and you're doing daily things, get your license. It's worth it. All right. Hey, you have a good one, Stealth. Hope things go well. Thank you for the sub. Check out the streams later. Exactly. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I was robbed. Yeah. Yeah. That needs to be a joke about getting robbed by the fish. Thank you, everybody, for checking out the stream. If you ever need a live action lawn gnome, I can sit out on your lawn holding a fishing pole or holding a shovel in the ground or something, like I'm doing some gardening. $150 an hour, and I'll sit out there like this. You just let me know. And hope everybody's having an amazing day, evening or morning, wherever you are. Blessings. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I got this cormorant fishing out here, which is good. I think I'm going to recast a little further. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. We're in Northern California is where we're at right now. Fishing on Big Lagoon. We had a few bites, but nothing really yet. And if we catch a good fish, a good sized cutty, we're going to do a little fillet stream of it. I'm going to show y'all how to fillet a cutthroat trout and get all the pin bones out. So we'll have to hope we catch a fish today. Hey, Charlene. I got kind of light on the screen. It's all good. Yeah, they're going to be working on the babies starting today, I think. So, yeah, no problem. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Yeah, you got tonight off? Well, yeah. Tomorrow night. So I think the chat or non-communicated is Brian are going to be playing a little music tomorrow night. You have time, maybe stop by or something. Check out the stream. I always stream it live on YouTube. It's pretty cool. They kind of got dialed in a little bit better where the sound is a little bit softer. Yeah. All right, my brother. We'll talk to you later. Hope your day goes well. If you get a chance, the day off, go out and do a little casting. Do you hear my new joke? Why is a fisherman always single? Because they can never catch any fish. They can only catch crabs. If you hear catch crabs, sometimes I just go to the crab and everything and get crabs. All right, cool. Well, we'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Yeah, bye. Hey, Charlene. Sorry I was on the phone. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope things are blessed in your life. And if they're not, I apologize. Things will get better, I promise you. Just be patient, take your time, take deep breaths, and um, listen to the beauty of life and the nature. Having the wind flow across our face, seeing the leaves rustle in the wind, seeing the reflection of the rainbow on a dewdrop in the morning on a piece of grass. We have to take and cherish these moments. All right, we got 57% battery power on the Jackery that's charging the Starlink, charging the phone, keeping it streaming. So we still got a few hours here. So hopefully we can catch a fish in a few hours. hope everybody's doing well in the world. Blessings to y'all. And take that time to just see nature and have uh, the beauty wherever you are. We only get a little bit of time in this world, and we got to cherish every second we get to see something like this wherever we are in the world. Welcome everybody watching the stream. Hope everybody's doing well wherever you are. I'm fishing for a sea run cutthroat trout right now. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask.
anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Just kind of sitting here waiting for a fish to bite. Enjoying the beautiful scenery, the beautiful area, the beautiful time. Yeah, I'm feeling the fishing is going to pick up here in the next couple weeks. We're starting to get pelican. I'll try to show you on the camera, but you probably won't be able to see them. But we're starting to get pelicans in the lagoon, which is a good sign. Hey there, Liam. Yep, still live. Got a couple bites, but no fish yet. Having a good time. Hey there, Liam. also what I was going to tell you, so when you pull in, the whole campground is kind of open now. So when you pull in, don't park in my area. I think we're still working on that. I want to make sure that it's all secure proof. But park in the overflow area. The overflow area. Yep, you got it. And then the side gates open right there by the bush, and then you can go head back there. When you get here, head back there. You're all good back there. Yeah, I do have if you don't want to use your pole, I do have a pole here. I brought an extra pole here. We just got to rig it up for you. But it's like I have because I think well, on your pole we cut the hook off because it goes in you know what I mean? But I do have a good pole here you can use if you want to come out here and do a little fishing. Yeah, yeah. If you wanted to do that, I have it here with me, so I'll just get it all set up for you before you get here, so that way you have it's all ready to go. You just got to put a worm on it. Yeah, I do have. I'm sipping on my second tall boy, and then I got one more tall boy. I normally try to only drink 3 or 4 of those a day, or a couple extra beers. So it's like I got one more tall boy. I might drink one more tall boy, or if you do the kombucha or whatever those are, kombucha crap. I might drink 2 of those. Yeah, yeah. I probably only drink 1 or 2 beers, if that, the rest of the night. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, so if you had an extension cord, that would, well, yeah, yep. So if you had an extension cord that you could bring over that could be buried like that, I would say bring it over, because what that would do is it would alleviate the situation of Ryan having to unplug his trailer, and then you could just bury your cable and have it go back, and then there's always going to be power back there. Yeah, so if you have an extension cord, man, that's a good thing. I thought about buying one, but I can't afford it right now. But that's a good thing. We have that we can just bury it in a way where nobody's tripping over it, and then it's always got power back there. Yeah, and then if we build that box under the front of the stage and drill those holes, we got power there at all times. It's not going to get rained on or nothing. I would bring your drill. Yeah, bring your drill, bring your chainsaw. Oh, you know, okay. Was that electric? Did you cut the limb on the branch out by the water with that? Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, next time you have a chance to bring your chainsaw, bring that over. Yeah, yeah. We don't want to cut it all the way off. We want to cut a bunch of the brush on the front of it off, so we can still have a long thing to hang stuff on, hang a hammock or something on it, but it'll clear the whole city when it's done. Yeah, get your drill. sorry I was on the phone. Haven't. What I'm trying to catch is sea run cutthroat trout. And I've got a couple bites, but nothing yet. And same with you, Liam. How's it going, buddy? Nothing yet. I've had a couple bites, but no fish yet. With the barbless hooks on the lagoon, it can be tricky to keep a good grip on the fish, good tension. A lot of times they just slip off that barbless hook. And I have a friend coming over here to fish for a little bit, so I'm going to get him. I have an extra pole here. I have an extra pole here, so I'm going to get it set up for my friend. All right, here we go. Yeah, no catches yet, sadly. Hey there, Elizabeth. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining the stream, checking it out. I have a friend coming to fish, and so I'm going to get a pole set up for him. I always bring an extra pole for friends if they want to fish and they have licenses. anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just rigging up a pole for my friend. He's coming out here to do a little fishing with me. Always carry an extra pole for friends. Alright. This is kind of what we call the Carolina rig out here. You put on little egg weights. You put on these little egg weights. I usually put 4. They're about 7 grams each one. So 28 grams of weight on my pole out here. Got a little bit of wind, so it helps out getting it out past the wind. Yeah, but once you got the 4 weights on there, or your weights on there, the next step is to put a swivel on there. So, but I also want to have about a foot or foot and a half lead for my hook. So I'm going to cut the line right here. And I'm going to put my swivel on it. And just basically the basic fisherman's knot, which is you hold the string, you wrap it about 5 times around the line. And then you put it back through holding with your thumb there. And then back through the hole, the circle that you just put the, it's hard to kind of explain, but it's basic fisherman's dog. There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube of how to do it. It's pretty simple. And then we're going to put the string we just cut on the other end of the swivel. And just do another fisherman's knot. I have a feeling this knot's going to come out, but it might not. Oh no, I did good. All right, that was a pretty crappy fisherman's knot. All right, now we're going to put the hook on. Hey there, Anna. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Alright, now that I got that done, I'm going to send the strings here in. And there we go. We have the Carolina rig here, which is your egg weights that can slide up and down your string here. Slide up and down. Then you have your swivel with your hook on the end. And I'm rigging up this pole for my friend that's coming out here in a few, about an hour to fish. Get that set up for him. couple casts with it, make sure it's working good. Sometimes the reels get a little bit stuck. All right, got the full setup for my friend. Do a recast here, see if I got robbed. Nope, didn't get robbed today. I like this. Not much algae today. Hope everybody's doing well today. has any questions, feel free to ask away. Thank you for all the subscriptions. I appreciate that. Blessings to y'all. I'm going to carve my friend a fishing hole here instead of pole. I carved my friend a fishing pole. Get his pole set up over there. There we go. You see his pole is set up there. Carved a little hole in the clay sand bank there to so that way his pole can be set up. He does have his fishing license, so there we go. Just wait for Jaden to show up. That's who's showing up. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Thank you for checking out the stream. Let's do a little recast here. Get it out in a different area. Luckily, I still got my worm. I did get a few good bites, and I've had my bait taken one or two times, so hope to get another bite. I do go for crab. There is right here locally in town about I would say 9 miles south is Trinidad, and they have a really good pier out there where you can go for Dungeness crab. Dungeness crab, rock crab, and kelp crab. Dungeness crab, it's gotta be on the season, and those you can keep 10 of those a day as long as they're the right size limit. Rock crab and kelp crab you can keep any time of the year. You can keep 30 of those a day. So there is going to be some videos of live streams of crabbing as well. That's kind of in the future, but yep, there is crab around here. And then there is the joke I made up. Why are all fishermen single? It's because they can never catch any fish. They can only catch crab. Most time when you're crabbing or fishing, you always catch crab and you never catch fish. Yeah, we got a live stream of music going to be going on tomorrow night. So make sure to tune in for that. It's going to be pretty sweet. All right, y'all. Looks like I'm having a little bit of technical issues on the stream, so I'm gonna start it right back up here again. Apologize, but tune in for the stream, the same stream coming up here in a second.